Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lions Den and happy Saturday. Nothing else to do, might as well do another video. So with the Artemis Super Skin event in full flow, we're going to go over what to spend to get currency, what to spend on in the shop, and have a quick look at the skins in general if they're going to be any good. So let's have a quick look at the skins. Two skins. We've got the Soleil skin, which is going to be health. Also, Artemis is health, but it's a super skin. What is a super skin? It's basically a skin that doubles whatever stat you have. So you do have to buy the original first, and then when you level that, say if you get up to 20,000 extra health, if you then get the super skin from the shop, that will just double it to 40. You don't need to level the second skin, it just plainly doubles the amount. You also get a different look if that's what you're into. So there you go. As for if they're good, I mean, I don't use Soleil too often, apart from some, I'd say, niche counters. I know some other people do use them more, but health is always a dodgy stat due to messing up timings for the ults. So say if you have a solid counter with Soleil, if you get the health skin and level it fully or even half, that might throw off when he does an ult, and then that could throw off the counter completely. So that's something you've always got to be careful of. Stuff like magic attack and physical attack is what everyone wants because it just is going to boost. There's no real downside normally, apart from some very specific cases. As for Artemis, I mean, it's the same with her really. She is very niche at the moment. She has been overtaken in the game by like Kayla, Aiden, Yasmin teams. Even Cascade is a better damage dealer than her. I'd probably pair Cascade with Fafnir more than I would Artemis. But yeah, I mean, health is never going to make much difference because normally the teams that you put Artemis in, so say Artemis, Fafnir, Tristan, and then two tanks of your choosing, that's a whole strength-based team, and they're all going to have more health than Artemis, even with a super health skin. So it's really not going to make much difference in the sense of Oya pulling her, and Iris will probably still burn through her easily. So you do have to be cautious on buying skins, especially health ones. I mean, it will go to the heroic chest eventually if you really want it badly and you miss out. But in the sense of also Hydra, with Raid being introduced there now, I don't know if it's going to make too much difference. The skin, obviously, her actual skill reworks. She does more damage now, so you might not even need the skin. If you get the skin and level it, again, the timing could be off with the likes of Fafnir boosting her damage before she does her ult, and that's going to dramatically change how much damage you do. So always be cautious with defense skins, health, armor, stuff like that, because it can change outcomes that you don't want. As for the shop, so this is a generic. These are the shop that you will basically see whenever there is a super skin event. The super skin will always be 85,000. You always have to, like I said, buy the original first and then upgrade it with this one. As for what to buy, it's a hard choice. From what I've heard, they have nerfed the tea boxes a little bit. The skin chest used to have a higher rate, and I think it used to be 10 skin stones, the small ones, chests, not 5. So they've basically halved that. Never good. You still have the rune stones, you still have the skin chest anyway, the artifact chest, the bottled energy. So you've got everything really that you would need. Obviously, with the artifact chest, it is completely random what you get. You could get a green one, a blue one, a violet one, orange one. So if you're looking for a specific color, it's definitely worth not doing that and just buying the chests outright. You've got them all here that you can buy anyway. The soul stones for me is a no-go unless you don't have her. I mean, you can unlock her, maybe get her to like 3 stars or something if it's not too expensive. You're only going to have so many coins unless you're spending a lot of emeralds on the event anyway. Rune stones and artifact coins I think are always a decent shout. You're always going to need them, especially early game, so it's never bad. Chaos cores, I argue with people about this because I personally think they're a bad choice. 2,000 for one, you're gonna need like 50, 60,000 coins to get even a decent amount of chaos cores. So for me personally, not worth it. Next, we have the gear. Not a bad choice, but again, it's just expensive. I have 21,000 coins at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I can only buy one item. That's it for the whole event. I personally think the recipes are probably better to get rather than the whole item. You can farm the other stuff, buy a couple of recipes. That's what I normally do. I don't need it for this account, but I will stock up and get what I need. Normally on like the Adacard amulets, or the staffs, or the hardbanes, just the ones that take quite long to get, or the all-seeing eyes. To be fair, the light of distant stars and the key to the doors is the larger ones, which are and also annoying to get, but you don't need them until like orange 3, orange 4, so you're not going to need them as quick as you need the amulets, that's for sure. For the purple items, you're always going to need a lot of the maces, uh, quite a few dragon tooths as well, stuff like the governors, the sickles. That you're always going to need quite a lot of them. I think a lot of people go for the fangs or like the alchemist sets, stuff like that, because you need them in so many characters. So yeah, I mean it's always a hard choice. You can't really go wrong unless you don't really want the item. So I think as long as you get, I would say, the tea boxes, the artifact coins, or the rune stones, that's not a bad choice. If you specifically want to level up, I think the boxes are a good choice. And if you want gear, I would go for the recipes over the whole items. I could be wrong, but this is just how I do it personally. I just don't think it's worth wasting 25,000 coins on one item, and that's it. That's my whole one done. I would rather buy a couple of recipes and then go buy some tea boxes and hope for the best, basically. As for how to spend your emeralds on this event, well, absolutely no choice here. Outland chests, 55 discount. You could get 4 tasks done. You have the Star Journey where you have the spend emeralds on Outland chests. You have the value exchange as well, so you're going to get some currency for the Polaris event. You're also going to get the Secrets of Outlands here, open Outland chests, so that's going to get you more currency for the shop. And you've got the Emerald spend for the same event. So you're getting 4 events for basically opening the same chests. So overall, that nothing's going to beat that. That's like the holy grail. Everyone loves an Outland task with Outland discount. It's perfect. Obviously, if you are going to spend, 100,000 emeralds and you get hundreds of thousands currency, then the tea shop you can change and buy whole items. I think that's not bad if you've got hundreds of thousands of currency to spend, because you can get like 5, 6, 7 items. It saves a lot of grinding and you can instantly use them. So yeah, I mean that's my take on the event. Anyway, like I said, this is the generic event for the tea shop. And for the skins, this is how they always come out. The skins are always there. It's basically the same items in the shop. So nothing changes. You can use the same thing. Obviously, if later on your needs change, you change what you buy. Easy as that. So yeah, appreciate the love, guys. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. Cheers. Bye.